Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to share my top 10 spring fragrances. Now, they aren't exactly vintage, but this one is. This is from 1953. This is Alt Innsbruck EDC. You could get this at Pastor's Pharmacy or one of these wet shaving shops. This stuff is amazing. It's tobacco flower and menthol. And it's, from 1953. You kind of smell like a refined gentleman, and it's really nice, almost tuberose like. Some people say it smells like a grandma. I don't know, man. To me, I love the vibe I get from this Alt Innsbruck. Next on my list is Floyd. That was 1953, so you can't say that's not vintage. Okay, Floyd. This is the genuine. I've had 3 bottles of this. I've had 3 bottles of this one too, Alt Innsbruck. But yeah, Floyd the genuine. They used to have one called Floyd Amber. Floyd Amber was the absolute best. They also have one called Floyd Vigoroso, which has a lot of menthol. This one is not as good as Floyd Amber, but it's better than Floyd Vigoroso because the menthol kind of ruins the scent profile, but it gives you the burn after a shave. This one is really good. I love it, man. I couldn't even describe it, but it's definitely a little masculine floral, if I had to put it in a category, masculine floral. Next on my list is, some people would say, well, this isn't really vintage. And then I wear it in the summer, right? This is the best Terre de Mes. I haven't tried Eau de Javel yet. So, Eau Intense Vetiver. Now, Eau Intense Vetiver is a lot of vetiver. Like, they took out the balance with Terre de Mes with the orange, and they just dosed it up with vetiver. And very masculine. Feels good to wear, man. This is one of my favorite. I have 2 of these bottles. I love it. It's probably, like you go crazy when you smell a new fragrance. I went gaga. Like, I was like, oh my God, Eau Intense Vetiver is just like my style, the best smell ever. Okay, so let's go on to Eau de Rocha. Now, some people probably consider this summer. I don't consider it summer. It's got a nice lemon lime vibe. There is a little bit of an old school vibe there, and some people may get turned off by that. So it's good for the spring. It's safe for the spring, and I think you'll enjoy this one. Now, this is another one I used to wear when I used to hang out with my buddies on the boat. And this was just one of my signature scents for a long time. And people may not like it because it's sort of like a little sour. But sour goes with the heat. So this is Lotus A. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's, reminds me. I have memories with it because I'm 60. These other people who talk about vintage, but they're like 30, 40. They have no right in this community of vintage fragrances. Okay, so I don't know. So here's another one I like. It's grown on me. It's Acqua di Parma Colonia Club. It almost smells like Christmas, like real minty and Christmassy. And a lot of people will, I said like the cons with this one before. I'm not going to discuss the cons in this video because I want some thumbs up, man. Give me a thumbs up. I don't want any thumbs down because I talked about like there's some cons to this. And yeah, it's good though. I think the best Acqua di Parma is Acqua di Parma, the original one. I love the original one. And I also love Ibano, which is ebony wood, but it's discontinued. Shout out to my buddy AM who sent me a bottle of Ibano. My personal favorite is Ibano, but the original is the best. No intensivo, dosed up. No, just that a nice Italian soap is great. Yeah, the original from like 1930s or something. Now, some people say, oh, this isn't this isn't vintage. Okay, yeah, it may be not vintage, but it smells like Caron Pour Home. Making Sense had one called Purple Rain. It smells kind of purple, but it's beautiful. It's a very nice, soft lavender, and it's supposed to dupe a Tom Ford fragrance called Lavender Extreme. There's a guy, not Sebastian Gorka, but a fragrance reviewer named Sebastian, and he says, yeah, it's very similar to Tom Ford Lavender Extreme. You get this for like $50. I got it for like $50, man, on eBay. I absolutely love it. Okay, next, let me talk about this one because I just brought this off the shelf. I didn't really include it, but I feel like I want it to be my scent of the day. And listen, man, my Mexican friend knows how to pronounce this Italian name, and I'm 49% Italian. I should be able to pronounce the name. Laura Biaggiati. They're selling this on Amazon for like $36. This is the 1.7 ounce bottle. And the best way I could describe this is royalty with like a little peachiness to it, right? I know it doesn't sound. I like it. It's good. It's good if you have a lot of vintage fragrances. This one smells different from all of them. And I have a lot of vintage fragrances. I know this isn't really vintage fragrances I'm talking about here, although I named the video vintage fragrances. But like, shit, anything from like 2000 is vintage, because it's a long time ago. 25. There's a lot of teeny boppers on YouTube and Twitter and not even Twitter, man. Twitter's the best. If you want to monetize and make money, go to Twitter. Yeah. Okay, so next, listen, I got rid of all my Frank Oliviers just because I gave them all away because I wasn't wearing them and somebody is enjoying them more than everybody else. Okay, so this is amber, and I'm trying. Oops. Oh. Hey, I'm 60 years old. Give me a break, man. But like, this is like a $20 fragrance, right? And hold on. Got to get myself straight here. It's a $20 fragrance, but it smells like a $100 fragrance, and I don't say that. It's a beautiful amber. So if you're looking for a nice amber, check out Calvin Klein Obsession. It's really nice, but this one is also very nice. What's up? Come on, man. My camera, man. I'm bragging about you. You got to kind of improve yourself here. Okay, next I'm going to talk about this one. You can't get it. So why am I talking about it? I don't know, because it's a really good barbershop. It's called Brooks Brothers. My buddy Duncan sent this to me a while back, and I think it's the best barbershop out there. Come on, man. Start doing a better job on focusing on me, man. Okay, so this is called Country Club, and I love it so much I got to spray it. But, like, when you're old, you're a little blind and you can't see. Definitely one of the best barbershops. It's not like all Innsbruck good. It's not Floyd Amber good, but it's pretty good. There's some other ones that out there, like they have a lot of Reeve Ghost clones. Man, let me turn this camera on. Oh, now it's gonna blind. Okay, so there's a lot of nice Reeve Ghost clones that smell good. What is this little thing behind me here? Come on, man, focus, baby, focus. All right, so that one is really nice. Now, nobody's ever talked about this one. It's good for the spring. I made the mistake of wearing it in the summer, and it was just too much lemon verbena, right? And it gave me a headache, and so I stopped wearing it. But like, it honestly, like, people like these days, they talk about projection and longevity. This projects, come on, focus on me. Projects and lasts longer than 99% of the fragrances out there today. And the name of it is, it's not a regular Boucheron, it's called Boucheron Eau Fraîcheur. Eau Fraîcheur. And you could probably get it. It's like a $35 fragrance. And like, you first smell it, you're going to be like, wow. But if you live in a warm environment, you don't want to wear this outside, because one time I wore it out in the heat and it gave me a headache and, turned me off to it. But I loved wearing it for the longest time. And it's a good spring fragrance. If you like vintage, this is definitely vintage too. I mean, I have all the Boucherons, Boucheron is good. Let's talk about it. Let me talk about another Boucheron. Now, there's a Boucheron EDT, which I could say bad things, but it has a really nice lemon opening. And Boucheron EDP. Okay, you want to get the EDP. The EDP smells a lot better. I should be descriptive in why does the EDP smell better. The EDT dries down to mothballs and old lady smell. I manage condos, and there's a smell that I detected that is in the EDT dry down that is not. The EDP smells glorious. I think Dan, shout out to Mr. Smelly, he talks about the EDP sometimes. It's a lot better fragrance, man. It's amazing. Yeah. And the EDP is a lot better, because I've had the EDT and I just didn't like the mothballs. And some people will criticize me. You don't know what you're talking about. Whatever, man. It's my nose. Everybody has a nose. I don't have a trained nose, but I smell shit just like everybody else. I could detect just like everybody else. I was born with a nose. Nobody was born with a supersonic nose. Some people, they have bigger noses, and they think because they have bigger noses. I have a pretty big nose. Look at those nostrils, man. I could smell pretty good. And I think because I have larger nostrils, I have a good sense of smell. Actually, one of my buddies, his name is Kevin Moneyburner. Shout out to Moneyburner. He said that I have good taste in fragrances. And, because I have like a Jewish nose. It's a Jewish-Italian nose. But anyway, make sure to give this video a like. I think, I got to get into the algorithm. Not really. I don't care. I don't really care if you give me a like, but it's... Oh, wait. Let me add a couple more. You know what, man? Because nobody talks about these anymore. Listen, man. This... I bet you could get this for like $20. I love it. If you're on a budget... And I guess there's negative reviews on this, but if you're a fan of mint, okay. Jaguar Performance Intense. This is discontinued, right? But if you're a fan of mint, you'll like this. It's more of a summer fragrance, but I'm not a fan of Jaguar. But it's got a mintiness vibe. And when you're outside on a nice 70-degree Fahrenheit for all my MAGA supporters, USA, it's very good, man. This is refreshing, and it's not really old school, because it's not an old school fragrance. It came out in 2008, but nobody ever talks about it anymore. And I know there's some people that just focus on car fragrances. This is the only good car fragrance. You could get the regular Jaguar Pour Homme, and it's like a green fragrance. And like, I have a lot of those kind of coniferous, woody, forest scents. but I didn't put them in here because this is kind of like springy, and there's a little happiness with these, like vetiver, happiness. Anyway, man, I'm rambling on. Thank you very much. Take care. Make sure to give this video a like if you want. I know they're not all really. They're all spring. They're all spring, but they're not all vintage. I have a lot of vintage. And, like, listen, man. Like, I can show you vintage for days, Like, this is vintage. This is amazing. But that is probably more of a fall fragrance. Like this one right here. Amazing summer fragrance, right? I have this one right here. And I'll tell you, man, this is Dominique Ropion, Maxim's Pour Homme. More of a fall fragrance, but man, it's amazing. Like Colonia Ibano is good too. That would probably be a spring fragrance. It's like ebony wood. It's a nice ebony wood. I found fragrances that are similar to it. I can't think of them offhand right now, but like Acqua di Parma is a very nice house, but they're kind of like geared towards the older gentleman like me. But if you're going to get any Acqua di Parma, you're going to spend money on any Acqua di Parmas, get the original. People in this community always hype up the Intensivo and the this and that. I've owned a few of the Acqua di Parmas, but there's nothing like that classy Italian hand soap, which is the original, and it always gives me good vibes. Anyway, take care. Give this video a like. It's free, right? If you want to see me make more videos like this, man, you want to talk about something good, man? I'm going to ramble on. This is one of the best summer fragrances nobody talks about. Roger and Gallet, Bois d'Orange. Amazing, amazing. And I have tons of Guerlain, but that's for the summer. Look, if I make a video in the summer, like Guerlain Homme. Okay, that's a good summer one. I'm rambling on, man. But listen, man, if you like this video, give it a like. I'm acting like Mr. Smelly now, like him with his super chats. Like, give this video a like. Give this video a like. Oh yeah, here's another one. This is definitely a spring fragrance. This is like a live stream more. Incense Ultramarine. So this is like a marine fragrance, right? Just like the name describes, but there's an iris note in there. I'm not the biggest fan of iris, and that's why iris and summer don't go. I know people do put these things together, but to me it doesn't work out like good in the heat. And this fragrance is like $18, and if you don't have any fragrances, it's good. Otherwise, there's better ones out there. It's not Boucheron Pour Homme. It's not Eau Intense Vetiver. Here's another one. Capucci. Now Capucci is like old school Aventus, right? This is vintage right here. This is good for the spring because it has an old school smell to it. And the sprayer is like a mister. It's amazing, right? And it could be considered summer, but I wouldn't consider it summer. It's more of a spring fragrance. Kind of like I put Eau de Rochat in there because of the lemon lime kind of vibe it has, but it has a little bit of an old school smell. Same thing with Capucci. Yeah, check these out. This was my newest pickup, and I really like this one. I'm starting to really love this one. And if you look on Fragrantica or Amazon, for instance, I'll post a link for the Amazon. help me out here, man. This one right here is getting a very high score. People have a lot of memories with this one. Laura, I can't say it. Only my friend from Mexico can say it. Laura Biaggiati Roma. And it smells different from everything else. You may like it. You may not like it. It's growing on me. It wasn't a love at first sniff, but it's become a love. But it's different. It's sort of, you need to adjust to it. Anyway, have a good one. Take care.